Speech on. Screen curtain on. Screen curtain off. Speech off.
Okay, I did not know this, and I did not even really notice it, but there have been rip-offs of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if you don't know. One is Samurai Pizza Cats, another is Street Sharks, there's another one called Extreme Dinosaurs. Man, there's a few of them. I wonder if they ever made one about mutated dogs. That would be so cool if they actually made a ripoff of Ninja Turtles, but but it would be dogs. But you know, I mean, it could happen. Well then. Since I'm talking about ripoffs, why not just talk about a ripoff of a cartoon that Hanna-Barbera made? A ripoff of Scooby-Doo. And that ripoff just happens to be Goober and the Ghost Chasers. Yeah. Okay. And there's another ripoff of a cartoon that I would want to talk about. A ripoff of Ben 10. I don't know if Generator Rex counts, but probably it does. And the reboot of Ben 10 is not a ripoff either. Yeah. Even if it was, why would it be called a ripoff? Oh man. I wonder if they ever ripped off Batman. Oh man. If they ever ripped off Batman, which I'm pretty sure they probably have not, then that's okay, I guess. Oh well, that's just a little video I wanted to talk about. By the way, there are not only rip-offs of cartoons, there are rip-offs of games as well. Take electronic games like Bop It. There have been spin-offs or rip-offs of Bop It like Top It, Click It, Zing It, Groove It. I think that's about it. Well, BeatStar's kind of a rip-off, but it's an app, not an electronic game.
4:20 p.m. 8 note. YouTube, 17 minutes ago. YouTube, Thursday, 4:20 p.m.
There have also been rip-offs of certain devices. I'd say the iPhone has been ripped off slightly. Well, the Android phone has been ripped off a little bit. I mean, yeah, the iPhone has been ripped off a little bit by the Android, the first Android smartphone or something, has been ripped off by the iPhone because someone who originally worked for like Android, or I mean, I don't know, Samsung? Yeah, I think it was Samsung. Some person who originally worked for Apple went to Samsung and copied the iPhone, the original iPhone, and made it the first Samsung smartphone. I think. But has there been a knockoff of Windows? Ugh. If you count, I don't know. There have been knockoffs of everything you could think about. There have been Batman action figure knockoffs. There have been knockoffs of Spider-Man, like Sheep knockoff. Bootleg. Bootleg, if you want to think about it. And yeah, there are iPhone knockoffs that use the Android operating system. They make fake iPhones and pass them off as iPhones. They make phones and pass them off as iPhones. They make Android phones, the same design, probably the same home button, probably. I don't know. I've never had a cheap knockoff of an iPhone, which I'm pretty sure I should have, because I want to know what it's like. They make knockoffs of different things. Now, if there actually was a real knockoff of Ben 10, it would be the other way around, where his cousin would get the powers, and not him. That actually happened in a couple Ben 10 episodes. The first time that ever happened was in the original episode, the original series. I forgot what the episode is called. I don't know what it's called off at the top of my head, but there was one time when it actually happened, the complete episode. And in the reboot, there was a time when that happened again. In the episode called Freaky Gwen Ben, or something like that. Now that is what I call a Ben 10 knockoff. My point is for this video is that there are a lot of knockoffs all over the world. And if you see knockoffs of my channel, not including ones that are ran by me, then don't worry about it. Because they probably have been there before me. And yeah, there is a Beyond Sight channel that has been there before me, but I don't think it's a blind person that does it. But I would like to ask you guys, have you ever ran into some rip-offs or knockoffs of different things? Let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Like I said, there was a rip-off of Bop It. And it's called Click It and Super Quick It. There are the rip-offs made by Hasbro. The Top It, the Groove It. Although those are kind of spin-offs, but yeah, you kind of get the idea. New Jam Guitar is probably one of them. There's also the Meltdown series by Marks and Spencer, I think. There have been rip-offs of the Simon game. There have been the Copycat, Monkey See, Monkey Do, Einstein, Memory Maze. Those are just a few. There's also the Touch Me electronic game. That's also a ripoff of Simon. Not very many Bop It ripoffs. Now, if someone were to come out with a Bop It game that is not exactly a Bop It, and they pass it off as a Bop It, then don't buy it. I'm warning you. Don't. Ooh! And that just... My batteries are running low! That went kind of weird.
Close button. YouTube back but speech off.
What would be a knockoff of the voiceover screen reader? Well, I have no idea. Talkback is kind of a knockoff. They use practically the same gestures. Sort of. But VoiceOver is its own screen reader in its own right. Anyways, that's all for this video, folks.
Stop recording button. Speech off.
Let's just, get out of here.